Namaste, I am JVN Shamaila Siddiqui. Today I'll talk about the topic of hemolytic disease of newborn. So, hemolytic disease of the newborn, it is a blood problem in newborn babies and it occurs when the baby's red blood cells break down at the first pregnancy, and it is also called erythroblastosis fetalis. The hemolytic disease of the newborns means breaking down of the red blood cells in newborn. So the erythroblastosis means making the immature red blood cells, and fetalit means the fetus. So the hemolytic disease of the newborn causes are all the peoples have a blood type like A blood group, B blood group, AB blood group and O blood group. So the everyone also has an Rh factor. Rh factor indicates the positive and negative factors. There can be a problem if a mother and baby have a different blood types and Rh factor. So what happens? Hemolytic disease of the newborn most often when Rh negative mother has a baby with an Rh positive father. So if the baby Rh for the factor is positive, so the father's is positive, and this can be due to the Rh positive father. If the baby's Rh factor is positive like their father's, this can be an issue of the baby's red blood cells and cross to the Rh negative mother. So again what happens at birth when the placenta breaks away, but it may also happen anytime the mother's and baby's blood cells and mixed, and this can occur during a miscarriage and fail. So it may also happen during a prenatal test, and these can including amniocentesis and chorionic villus sampling. So these tests are used a needle to and taken samples of the tissue, and they may cause bleeding. So the Rh negative mother's immune system sees the body's Rh positive red blood cells and foreign antigens and foreign particles. So your immune systems respond by the making antibodies to fight and destroy these foreign cells or foreign particles. So that your immune system stores these antibodies in case these foreign cells come back again, and this can happen in a future pregnancy. The baby's Rh sensitized cells. So the Rh sensitization normally is not a problem, but with the first pregnancy, most problems occurs in future pregnancies with another Rh positive baby. So during the pregnancy, the mother's antibodies cross the placenta and to fight the Rh positive cells in the baby's body. As the antibodies destroy the cells, the baby gets sick, and this is also called as erythroblastosis fetalis. And during the pregnancy, once the baby is born, it is also known as hemolytic disease of newborn. So the your blood group is Rh negative and have an Rh positive baby but have not received the treatment. So your blood group is Rh negative and your baby sensitized cells already, and this can happen in a past pregnancy with an Rh positive baby. So during the pregnancy, you won't notice any symptoms, but your healthcare provider and doctor may see the during a prenatal test like seen a yellow coloring of amniotic fluid, and this color may be because of bilirubin, and this is a substance that forms as a blood cells breakdowns, and your baby may have a big liver, spleen and hearts. So there may also be extra fluids in their stomach and lungs, and these are the signs of hydrops fetalis. And these conditions causes severe swelling, and it is also called as edema. And after birth symptoms in your baby may including like a pale looking skins, and this is from having too few red blood cells, like destructions of the red blood cells, and it is called as an anemia. And yellow coloring of your baby's umbilical cord, like skin and the whites of their eyes, and it is also known as jaundice. And the baby may not look yellow right and after birth, but jaundice can come in quickly, and it begin in 24 to 36 hours, and the newborn may have a big liver and spleen. So, how is hemolytic disease of the newborn diagnosed in a newborn? Though hemolytic disease and newborn can cause symptoms similar to those caused by other conditions, and to make a diagnosis, for example, the child's healthcare provider and any doctor will look for their blood types that cannot work together, but sometimes this diagnosis is made during pregnancy, and will be and would be based on the results from the blood test, and blood testing is done to look for the Rh positive antibodies in your blood, and blood circulation, and radiology department ultrasound this test, and can show the enlargement of the organs and fluid buildup in your body. So next is the amniocentesis. Amniocentesis, this test is done to check out the amount of the bilirubin in the amniotic fluid. So in this test, a needle is put in your abdominal and uterine wall, and it goes through to the amniotic sac. So the needle takes a sample of the amniotic fluids. Next is the percutaneous umbilical cord blood sampling. This test is also called fetal blood sampling. In this test, a blood sample is taken from the baby's umbilical cord. Your baby's healthcare provider and doctor would check this blood for antibodies and bilirubin and anemia. So anemia, this is red blood cell restriction, and this is done to the check if your the baby needs an intrauterine blood transfusion. And testing for other baby's umbilical cord, this can showing the baby's blood group, for example Rh factor, both positive and negative, and the RBC count, red blood cells count, and antibodies. And testing of the baby's blood for bilirubin level, like increasing the bilirubin level and decreasing the bilirubin level. Namaste.